everybody. Today we have ourselves a nice little oak tree removal. This is going to be an exciting day, I think. It's big, it's spread out, it's kind of shaped like a big silver maple, to be honest. It's a bunch of different leads. I think there's 3 leads down here rather than just one big lead like most of our oak trees. So that'll be a little bit different. And we've got the house to contend with here, as you can see. There's a nice new swing set, post style swing set they put in over there. I'm going to go up with my rope right here, and I think we're going to establish a ring point on this side. We're going to try to get all this and all that to this part, and then everything else on the other side, we'll just worry about that when we get over there, I guess. So stick around and we'll get to see what happens, I guess. Alrighty, I just got our ring setup all set up and it is looking sweet. We got our main block up there on that little twig. Because that's so small, we got everything backed up appropriately so that we are definitely only loading the spar in a compressive and linear fashion, which is best for strength. I'm pretty happy with it. I think we're gonna get a lot of work done with it here really fast. Here we go. Very nice. You can come down with it, Al. Yep. Look at that. Just open up the sky. See if you can get that thing, oh, look at that. Even gonna turn it. Absolute pros. All right, so our next branch here is this one. It reaches way out, kind of long, but we got enough elevation here that we can swing it down with a butt tie or something pretty close to it. And the reason I'm doing this spar first, it's only over the swing set. You know, normally we like to do the hard stuff first, like what's over the house. But in this tree, when I swing this spar from that ring point, it's gonna wanna swing towards the house. It's important to have some kind of buffer there to keep it from swinging the rest of the way into the house. So I've left that stuff there. We could also do it with a tagline or something, but that stuff there is way better at stopping it and way less work than a tagline. So, are you ready down there, Al? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's golden. Looky there. Worked out perfectly. All right, we're gonna free fall this one. It's right above the corner of the swing set down there, but we think we can swing it out of the way, and it's not real big. Yeah, just missed it. Just the way we like. All right, we got this one here. We're gonna cut it down here just to send the nub with it so we don't have to make another cut. Perfect. All right, we're up here in the top. We're gonna swing it over and Al's gonna hold it high down there and the branch itself is actually gonna crash into those other branches and keep it from swinging under like those other branches did lower in the crown. Ready, Al? Look at that, perfect. I got the tree chops a-shaking. Same thing as the last one. She's coming. She's taking her time. Very good. All right, so on this piece here, we've got it tip tied and we're gonna stand it up. And we don't have to, but I can take a way bigger piece that way than if I'm stuck butt tying and swinging them down. And so that's why we're gonna do it. Okay, go ahead and pull on it. Keep going, keep going. Okay, stop. That's fine and dandy. That was a little more dynamic than I like it to be for that kind of a thing. but I think it was still better than butt tying and flipping a piece that size around for sure. On this piece here, next one down, we're close enough to right under the rigging point up there that this piece doesn't have far to go, and so we're just gonna tip tie it and peel it out with no lifting, and it'll be just fine. There we go, she's all yours. Can you imagine what kind of a ride that would have been if my lanyard was around that? Woo, buddy. Alrighty, on this one now, we got a rigging point up there, and this piece here is standing up nice and straight and tall, and it's pretty long, so we can't just butt tie it and flip it over because we're too close to the swing set down here. So I got it tip tied up there, and I'm gonna make a notch down here, and this wood will obviously be plenty of weight to keep it upright. It'll be easy peasy, I guess, is what it comes out to. All right, you can go ahead and pull on it there, Al. Yep, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. Okay, keep pulling on it. There she is. You can let it down now at your convenience. Alrighty, we got that lead all done. And now we're up here in this other half of the tree. We're gonna work this next. I got this big piece of dead stuff. It's right in the center, so we're just gonna send it out right there. Perfect. Got a stub coming down. All clear. Alrighty, we're up here about, well, I don't even know how far, but anyhow, we got this piece tied right here. It's gonna be just a little bit closer to us in the center of gravity, which is fine. That's just fine for what we're doing. We're gonna go back down there and cut it at that union. Perfect. Ooh, little close to the roof, but I don't think we heard anything. Went over the roof. Nice. Hard to see from up here sometimes. Same one, same thing as the last one here. Nice. Okay, so we got this last top here. It's tangled up in this oak tree over here, which is a challenge. So we got a pull rope on it because it's leaned towards the oak tree, and we just want to make sure it goes that direction. So it's also tied up about the same elevation as our block over there. So if the rope goes slack, Al down there is going to suck the slack out of it, which is a great feature of the GRCS. You ready, Al? Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's perfection. Looks like we could have tied it just a little higher, but it all worked out fine. Alright, so now I got this last piece off of that whole lead, and it's a big old piece of wood. I was gonna take it smaller, but the ground crew told me they were confident they could handle it down there, so it's gonna stay above the house, but it's gonna whip around a good bit. So, you guys ready? Oh boy, I'm hiding. Very good. That was a little wild child, but all it did was swing around, and it's actually balanced really nice. Or fairly nice, at least. We're gonna rig on the 1/2" system, so ignore 9/16. We're gonna cut this tip off this branch. We're gonna hold on to it, don't have to run or anything, and it's gonna swing right towards you. So we got ourselves a second rope system set up in this side of the tree just because we're getting a little far from that one over there. So we got a little 1/2" block up there, running back down to the same GRCS because we're only gonna use one at a time, but it'll help us work this side of the tree a lot easier and safer. Very nice. All right, then we're gonna free fall the rest of that branch. This tree was cabled once upon a time, and these cables were obviously put way too low in the tree, and so that one failed, which seems to be a fairly common occurrence. But anyhow, this one's still got some pressure on it. It's got some weight on it, some tension in it. So we're gonna go up and we're gonna rig out this part of the tree that's over the house here from our new rigging point, and we're gonna see when we get back down here if this thing is slacked up any. We got ourselves a nice little sketchy rig here right before lunch. We got this limb here, mid-tide, reaches way out over the house. It goes up to a less than fantastic rigging point up there, and then it's redirected through a sling carabiner just to kind of strengthen that spar up because it's not great, but it's all gonna go to plan here. Absolute perfection. Well, nearly perfection. It probably could have been balanced a wee bit better. Do have a stub to deal with that we can't drop onto the paver patio, but it'll be fine. By it'll be fine, I mean we'll leave it on here and deal with it when we deal with this wood. Now it's lunchtime. All right, we got Bo on the ropes because we sent Al to go dump some chips. Put a microphone on him, we'll get to hear what he has to say. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know. No matter what, it couldn't be helped, if you know what I mean. That was nice. That was a little bit scary the way that butt came off, which was my fault for not having tied that rope out farther on that limb. And then also I could have been a little less exposed there. But we'll do the same thing with this limb here. Trying to think, I probably should take it all in one piece, huh? I think so.
Yeah, Bo's gonna get some gloves.
Oh, Fingless hoodie?
It didn't get me that good, but it got warm quick.
Oh, I'm sure it did. Sure it did. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Super simple, right here, right now. Get myself a little bit better out of the way. It's probably still not balanced, but that's okay. What a flight. That was beautiful. Even pointed the putt the right way.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that was a pretty good one.
I don't know why the attitude to that was just very entertaining to me.
Sometimes they just feel good.
So I set myself up for this kind of a pickle of a situation. We got this limb that's really long and leans off that way, and I just don't want to rig that by itself. It's late in the day. Not late, it's after lunch. It's not that late. It's not late at all. But I just want to keep production up. So I tied the rope on there. That's the limb. Tied the rope on there, and I'm gonna send it out that way, the way we've been doing the rest of this stuff. And Bo's expert rigging skills are gonna keep it from hitting me, aren't they, Bo? Thanks for your vote of confidence. That sounds great.
Insert crickets.
You ready? No, except for when it... Oh!
Except for when it did that.
Yep.
Gosh, I gotta get this thing on the ground.
Should have left that wrap off.
No, it wasn't that. I had control the whole time. I thought once I hit the ground, it would stop going that way.
It just didn't. Oh, that's okay. It doesn't look like it hurt nothing. I didn't think it was long enough to swing back, but I mean, I guess that limb is pretty long. This one's next. Alrighty, so on this one, we got the rope tip tied all the way out there, and we could probably swing it around like we did some of the other ones, but we're getting close, and this is just easier because we got the GRCS down there with the drill. So I'm gonna make a face cut on the top side, and we'll lift it right up out of there. It'll probably break off somewhere along the way, and that'll be fine. Go ahead and start lifting. Go full throttle with it. Yep, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And she's off. You can stop drilling and you can start lowering. Let that down. Down, 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 down. Thank you, very good. Yeah, I was a little bit nervous there. That thing was kind of spinning kind of harder than I wanted to catch it. So we came back down here, all the weight's off of this side now. We're back down to our cable, and it is pretty loose. So it was definitely doing some support in there, but it's not like, oh no, it's even, theoretically, this has stood back up a little bit. There's some play, some slack in it, so that's interesting. Okay, here we go. This is the last bit of brush on this side of the tree. We got our face cut made. We're gonna rig it out of there, and our ground man Al down there is gonna absolutely kill this. I'm quite certain. Oh yeah. Well done. Killed it. It's dead. Alrighty, we got that whole half of the tree done. We got a bunch of little sprouts that were down there that were just little limbs. I just went out there and hand sawed them off and tossed them out of the way. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rig out this stuff up here. So I really wanna rig this branch whole. It's probably 9 or 10 inches in diameter, and it's probably taller this way than it is this way, but I want to swing that thing out here in one piece. We're gonna go up there and clean that stuff off of that spar up there, and maybe anything off of this spar that's in the way, and then we'll swing that over. We're gonna drop this limb right on the grass down there. Hit a little bit butt first, so we're like a little flatter, but we'll take it. That one landed flat. All right, this one's tied on up there somewhere in the middle, and we're gonna swing it right over there. Good. I would try to turn it around before you set it down, but other than that.
Come on, baby. Oh, climb line.
I'm gonna see if I can get them off. Yep, they're off. You're gonna run out of rope.
Whoa. I gotta remember to hold that tight.
Easy there.
turn. I want to get on the other side so I can push.
Yeah.
I'm just in a awkward position. Am I clear of the house?
Yeah, you're clear by a good bit. And the sidewalk, so you could drop it if you wanted. Nice. Just enough rope. Worked out. Alrighty, so we got this big, huge limb now to rig out. I got it tied out there really close to the balance point. We're gonna swing it all the way around and lower it over there because it's over the house. So we got Bo on the ropes down there. You wanna go ahead and pre-tension this rope? That's good. You started to move.
I like how our spar moved way more than the regular rigging.
Well, that's how you know you're doing it right.
Nice, dude.
That is sick.
That was sweet.
Even got turned around so you don't have to turn it too far.
That was awesome. Good rigging, man.
Thanks. Good work on the ropes too.
I need someone.
Alan's coming over. He knows what to do.
I wish you'd hit his button.
Ah, that's okay. You can start coming down, coming down, coming down. Keep coming down. And there
Dude,
she
that
is.
was sweet.
That did fill up the entire yard. Oh, I love that. Ah, nothing more satisfying than a rig like that. That poor spar up there really took one for the team and kept playing, so that's nice. Next thing here is this top right here. Oh yeah, nice. Nice work. We're down to some of the last brush we got to rig out of the tree aside from, I think, those tops over there maybe, I don't know. But anyhow, this piece, it's over the house and our rigging point is back over that way and the rope is up there. It's the same thing we've done. It's the same thing. I don't even know why I'm trying to explain it all. Here we go. There you go.
Oh, I was stepping on the I was stepping on the rope.
That's okay. I remember my first day rigging.
Have you ever rigged?
Have I ever rigged?
From the ground.
A couple of times. I did it once for you.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I think I did it once for my own crew one time. I put them up in the lift way back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun. Throwing it down anyway.
I would have got it over the fence.
Good for you, I didn't. Oh, damn it, ended up on the wrong side. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I was hoping for it to swing back between them, but can't be perfect. Oh,
gosh,
down.
Way too much friction. Wow, 3 was way too much. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's okay.
I mean, you kind of said it was twice the size, and this looks like the exact same size.
It is not the. Okay, it does look. Okay, twice the size was too big. You're right. I'm sorry. That piece looks a lot smaller down there.
I'm cool. Nothing got hit. Just your tie-in point.
Yeah, you know, it's what it is. We'll survive. Alrighty, so I ended up getting down a couple more pieces of wood, but I got embarrassed after that first one. That was all wrong, and so I gave up on filming and just focused on getting done. So we're done for the day. This is where the tree ended up. Bo will come back and finish up the wood tomorrow. It shouldn't be hard. Should be just a couple pieces off of there and then flopping all 3 stems over in different directions. Overall, it was a super successful day. We did some really cool rigs. Bo and his crew also know what they're doing, and that makes things so much better. It's always good to work with people that know what they're doing, and they're just a bunch of fun. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you could, hit that like button if you feel like we've earned it for you today. And we'll hope to catch you on the next one.